finding it well. I don't know what you are doing. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, boys and girls. And good morning, all for two. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to another unforgettable ride on Throwback Thursday, where we rewind time and bring you the golden hits, timeless memories, and sweet vibes from way, way back. My name is Lady Slim, your number one radio goddess, the voice of entertainment on the mic. And I have with me my homegirl,
Melanie Coco.
Yeah, we're here together today, and today we are digging deep into the vault to relive those classic that made us sing out loud. And you guys have already danced to Ijo. Yeah, come on, EJ. And then after that was Wine and Well by Ike Chuku. So yeah, I want you all to feel all the feels, whether you're rocking or you're just vibing in your car. This one's for the old souls and the young at heart. There are people who are old and young. They'll tell you, forget who I am. Oh, I'm still young at that. All right, so moving on. I really enjoyed the weather this morning. God,
very cozy.
Like after 3 whole days of non-stop rainfall, I just woke up this morning and I saw sun. Before I just shouted, "Blood of Jesus!" Are you serious?
I was like, oh, like there's sun. Like I felt good. Like I was so happy.
I was excited. I washed clothes like 2 days ago. This clothes till now I'm talking to you. This clothes I refused to try. I had to, and I was so lucky. At least they are done dripping water. Some of them had dried though. Then the rest I had to bring them into the house and spread them around the house. And after I did that, the next thing I heard was thunder. And then there was another, there was another rain last night.
Yes, there was.
So that last rain, I was just saying, thank God I brought my clothes inside. Now this morning there was sun. I said, should I take it out or not? The sun this morning was tempting, but I just listened to that small still spirit inside that said, don't try it. Just leave your clothes inside. This is rainy season.
But then I'm also happy to see sun. In a very long time. Sun.
Honestly.
Happy.
No. You see, now I see why white people enjoy summer.
So, yeah.
Because when it's always cold and the sky is always somehow cloudy, you're always covered up so you don't catch cold. And then when you see sun, you're excited. It's as if sun is a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was excited when I saw the weather this morning. Okay, so we'll go over to our entertainment quotes for today. I know you guys will be like, this is entertainment quotes. Yes, there's an entertainment quote for the day, and this one is from Dean Kavanagh. And the quote says, "Entertainment alleviates the fear of life, but art vanquishes the fear of death." Entertainment alleviates the fear of life. Wow. Art vanquishes the fear of death. This is like a deep thought.
Yes, like something you have to.
You just have to sit down and think about it. So if you guys have anything to say about this quote, I think you should call in and tell us exactly what you think about this quote, because this is more like a food for thought.
Yes, it is.
It's a food for thought. You just sit down and think about it. Entertainment alleviates the fear of life. That's the fear of living. There are people who find themselves in a situation, and then once they start listening to music, it's like they forget everything.
It's an escape from reality.
Thank you. And then art vanquishes the fear of death. Trust me, if you don't appreciate art, you're missing a lot. Mm-hmm. Have you ever gone to an art gallery and you're just immersed in everything going on there? Entertainment is still part of art,
Yes.
Music is still part of art, but then you're just immersed in it. You just forget that there's anything. Even if death comes, there's this fulfillment in your heart, like I'm not really sure I'm scared of you. If you want to come, just come and do your thing. The way Coco is sitting and saying, right?
I'm really thinking about it. I'm really thinking.
Okay, so that's all we have. So just in case you want to say something about the quotes we have for you this morning, you can feel free to call in on 0909 771 1009 and also 0902 311 1009. And we'll go on the short commercial break. We'll be back to take our entertainment news for the day. And of course, it's my girl Coco that will be handling that segment. So we'll get back. We'll be listening to Coco giving us the stories coming from the entertainment world. Do not go anywhere. Still #show with the number one radio goddess, Lady Slim, the voice of entertainment, and my home girl,
Melanie Coco. Okay, so we're back from our commercial break, and it's still the Throwback Thursday on the hashtag show with
Yay!
Lady Slim and Melanie Coco.
That's my girl.
And definitely from the stables of the number one rock station, Solid 100.9 FM.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
So moving on, it's our entertainment news segment.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first headline I have today, it's Nigerian music executive and Marvin record boss Don Jazzy has revealed that he does not believe he has the discipline to remain committed to just one woman.
Baby girl, take the headline again.
Nigerian music executive and Marvin record boss Don Jazzy has revealed that he does not believe he has the discipline to remain committed to just one woman. I really don't understand. Like, what's with this whole one woman thing? Like,
since Two-Face came out to say he can't, that no man can be satisfied by one woman, this has been a trending conversation. In fact, it has become so controversial that some people are for and some people are against it. Well, you know why I like Don Jazzy? He knows who he is, right? He knows he can't be committed to a woman, and that's why he chose not to get married.
And I think when he was speaking for himself, unlike Two-Face that said,
Two-Face generalized it. But in Don Jazzy's case, he said he can't.
He can't. Yes, he didn't say a man cannot.
And that is why he's not married. I'm not saying I'm not saying I know for a fact or for sure. But then he has refused to be married because bro is scared of commitment. He's not sure he can be committed because he knows what it feels like to have somebody and still have other women outside. So instead of deceiving somebody's daughter in the name of marriage, you just decide to remain single. You come and you go. You come and you go. Yes, if people are true to themselves, you tell yourself the truth. This is who I am. This is what I can do, and you're not ashamed of saying, bro, this is me, sister, this is me, this is who I am. So I don't want to hurt anybody because of who I am. Come on, at least your partner knows where he or she stands. So if I want to stay, I will stay. If I want to leave, I will still leave. Because at this point, you've given me a choice. You've told me how you are. You've told me what you can and can't do. So the decision for me to leave or to stay is left for me.
Exactly. And if you're staying, you know what you're signed up for.
Thank you.
Yes, you don't have to, he broke my heart and all of that. You were aware and you decided to stay.
Yeah, the ones that are being demonic are those ones who know what they can do. Who know that they can't stay with one person. They pretend you into marriage. And then when you get married, my husband has been cheating since day one. In fact, so it's our wedding. He cheated on me. Oh, my wife did this and my wife cheated on me. Come on now. I'm not going to deceive other people. I beg. Yes. If you know you can't stay faithful to one person, please leave that married thing aside. Don't get pressured into getting somebody's child into confusion in the name of marriage. I think God beg on that. Thank you.
Okay, so our second news is Nollywood star Iyabo Ojo, who has confirmed that a fire broke out at her office in Lagos on Tuesday evening, destroying parts of the property and several valuables. Wow.
Was it her house that caught fire? No, there was somebody whose house caught fire. Wasn't it Iyabo Ojo?
I think, was she the one? I think she was the one.
She was the one, right?
Yes.
And nobody could actually know the cause of the fire. Nobody could actually find out the cause of that fire outbreak at her house. And I think it's destroyed the whole building. Now it's her office.
So from when I read it, I thought that the story, they said something like it was electrical fault. I'm not sure what kind of electrical fault.
In this life, seriously, we all really need to be careful. Because I think there was actually a threat letter, a threat message that was sent to her before her daughter's wedding. And luckily enough, she was already off to Tanzania the day that threat was meant to be carried out. So she wasn't caught. They didn't get her. And now they targeted her office. So what could Iyabo Ojo have done to somebody sometimes you won't even do anything to people. Some people just don't want to. They just don't like the fact you're breathing the same air as them.
Well, when I saw this on Instagram, of course I had to go through the comments. And majority of the comments were saying, that Mohbad's spirit is still working, that until she confesses what she knows.
Sorry, what has Mohbad got to do with this? Because
Yes,
I
I
know
was so
it was
confused.
Iyabo and Ojo and Tonto Dike who actually wanted to make sure there was an autopsy carried out and to
Yes.
make sure that the truth surrounding that young man's death was actually uncovered. So, what has Mohbad's death got to do with?
Really don't know. Like I was so confused. She kept saying, "Oh, she should confess. If not, her life will keep going wrong." I'm like, I really don't get it.
If you see if you choose to mind your business, problem. If they will say you are forming, you are pompous, this one is happening and that one is happening, and
You're
you're
not
just
saying
keeping quiet, you're not
anything.
saying anything. You now say, okay, let me now come out and carry matter on my
Mhm.
head. They are now after your life.
Saying that you know
Please.
something.
You know something. Please, what exactly do people want? Is my question. What exactly what like waiting people want at all?
Honestly,
Because
I
this
don't
life,
know.
everybody we talk. You go left. Okay, there must be something to say. You
Why
go
did you
right.
left?
You know, I was reading the Bible this morning, and there's a part of the Bible that said, as a youth, you enjoy your youthful age. You do your heart's desires, but then don't forget that judgment, that God is still going to judge you for whatever it is you've done. So I saw that part of the Bible. I was like, okay, this woman is just doing her heart desire. This is what her spirit led her to do. Why are people now after her life? Is it that she wronged somebody and then the person is or she didn't do anything, or somebody just doesn't want to see her on the surface of the earth?
Probably because honestly, people these days don't need a reason to hate you or to not
Right.
like you. Like they can just say, "I'm like, oh, I don't like your face, so therefore I don't like you." No, it happens. Seriously.
Well, you are not far from the truth. You are not far from the truth. I have heard cases like that. I've seen cases like, I think this has to do with best friends. The girl was like, in fact, it has happened so many times. This one was like, yeah, you have a good job, you have a good man, you have this, you have that. I don't have anything, sister. Whose fault is it?
Juliet, it's not my fault.
Whose fault is it? And you're asking, why does it have to be this person and not you? Then you check what that person is doing right,
Yes.
that you're
check.
not doing.
You're
You
not doing.
ask, please, how do you do this? I want to be like you. I'm gonna envy not gonna help you do anything. No. It won't.
Rather, it will stop. It will block you from actually seeing some certain things that you're supposed
That
to
is
see.
one thing people don't understand. You see, there's one. You see, envy has a spirit. You envy somebody, you don't want the good, you don't want this person to be good at anything, you don't want the best for this particular person. Then the more you see that part, the more those blessings keep blocking for you. You don't see it.
Yeah, true.
You don't see those things. So please, I'm begging you. If you know you are if you know you are envious, or if you know you're jealous of somebody that you keep wishing the person bad, please kneel down wherever you are and let us pray for you. Just place your hand on your head and say, God, I don't want to be a witch. I don't want to be a wicked person. Deliver me from the spirit of envy and wickedness in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you so much. We'll go on a short music break. I'll be back to check the world holidays for today and then move over to our discussions. We have very interesting stories for you today. So don't go anywhere. It's still the hashtag show with Lady Slim, your number one radio goddess, and of course the voice of entertainment with my homegirl, Melanie Coco. Okay, welcome back to the hashtag show with your number one radio goddess, Lady Slim, and my homegirl, Melanie Coco, right here on Solid 100.9 FM. It's Throwback Thursday. I've been playing these songs some way back, and you listen to Begging You by Manskin, sorry, Maneskin, and you're listening to in the background, Give It Up to Me by Shampoo featuring Keisha Cole. You know what reminded me of this particular song? You know, have you seen this movie Step Up?
Step up now.
Yeah. You need to see that movie. Step Up Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. I saw the Part 3 yesterday. I was like, oh, Part 2. Oh my God. That was when I just remembered all these songs. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do international songs at 11:30. So that's why I came up with this particular one. It's inspiration for me. Okay, so moving on, let's check some of our world celebrations for the day. And today is yesterday was World Forgiveness Day, right? If you guys are not aware, yesterday was World Forgiveness Day, and I don't know how many people you had to forgive, but in case anybody got you angry yesterday, I hope you forgive the person immediately. If there's someone you've been fighting with since the past how many years, I hope you're able to forgive that person yesterday. So let's move over to some of the world celebrations we have today. Today is Don't Step on a Bee Day. Interesting. Like I will see bee and I will not match it.
You're not supposed to.
Like, okay, it said bees are the world's largest pollinators and there are 20,000 species of them. Okay. Bumblebees and honeybees have bodies specifically made for collecting pollen with fine hairs that the pollen gets stuck to. Okay. So they said don't step on a bee day was created to remind people that going barefoot can mean getting stung by a bee, according to the creators of the day.
Okay.
So wait. Are you telling me that even if I see whether it is bumblebee or honey bee or pollen bee or non-pollen bee, if I see bee, I will match it because those things can be crazy.
When they will stung you now, they will not. They will not.
Thank you. By the time these
They will not
things
think about it.
exactly. So don't tell me no. If I see bee, I will match it. I'm sorry, but today is don't step on a bee day. What if the bee comes to sting me? What am I supposed to do?
You need to say, please don't do this. Don't do this. You can talk.
Because they said, if according to the what to them, they said if a bee stings, the first thing you should go to is tell mom. I should go and tell my mom that I got stung by a bee and I shouldn't pursue the bee that stung me. But if I see snake, I should kill it. If I'm not serious. Anyway, let's see how that goes. So let's just move back to some of our interesting stories for today. I'll leave that for Melanie and Coco. Coco, so tell us, what do you have for us today?
Okay, the first story I have, basically it's a lady on X who came out and said, giving your child what you have instead of what they want is a high form of abuse. Which made me wonder, like, I don't get it.
Wait, repeat it again.
Giving your child what you have instead of what they want is a high form of child abuse.
Please, I want to ask you guys this question. What do you think about this particular one? They said giving your child what you have instead of what they want is a high form of child abuse. So imagine the child wants milk. I don't have milk. Let's say it's like a year-old child. The child has stopped breastfeeding. What the child has, what I have is eba, and the child is looking for milk, and I don't have milk. I don't even have the resources to afford milk. So my child should go like, no, I'm trying to.
That means I'm abusing my child.
Like, does that actually mean child abuse? If you think this means child abuse, or if you have anything to say about this particular story, I think you should call in and tell us exactly what it means, because I see no reason why you think that me giving my child what I have is a form of child abuse. To me, I do not see it as child abuse.
No, I don't.
It is what I have that I'm giving my child. You don't expect me to go and steal, because yes, I have a baby. I'm supposed to be able to afford the baby. But then, in the event where I do not have any form of resources to buy what the child wants, so I should let my child go hungry. Like, I don't get it. Wait, I want to ask you one question. Was that post made by I'm not trying to. In fact, was that post made by an African or a non-African? Because I know our African.
It was an African. It was definitely an African that made that statement. I just hope maybe it's in situations whereby you can afford it. Maybe she's saying, hey.
Even if it's in a situation where you can afford it, I think it's more like over pampering the child.
Yeah, true.
Because sometimes there is something called entitlement mentality. If you're always giving somebody what they want at all times, and when it comes to the time where you are not able to afford what that person wants, trust me, the person is going to go haywire.
Yes, true.
It becomes you are indirectly planting this entitlement mentality in the person's head, like, I must always get what I want. And that is one thing a lot of people are trying to trash out right now, because this entitlement mentality has actually led a lot of people into doing too many things. I've seen where children sue their parents to court. I was watching a show. I saw a child sue his parents to court. Why? His father, I'm even saying a child. A man sued his father to court. A man of 41, 42.
Okay, I think I saw that.
Sued his father to court. Why? He did not get you the car you wanted. Bro, you get lost and no carry court inside that court. Well, for why you just judge me and put me inside prison at least. Because I see no reason why a 42-year-old will sue his father and say, They not asked the man if he was working. He said he wasn't doing anything.
Ah,
42 years,
that's
and his
the
father
highest
was
form of
already old.
entitlement.
Like
What kind
you,
of
like
entitlement
so.
is
The
that?
judge asked him, "Do you stay in your father's house?" He said yes. Do you have a family? No. So you're still living under your parents at 42, and you're expecting like
I'm upset. Like, I think at that age you should be the one doing some, even if you're not doing much, but some tiny, tiny things you should be the one doing for them, not sitting down in their house, eating their food, and then expecting him to get you a car, and then you sue him to court because he did
like when I saw that story, I was like, when I saw that show, I was like, God, is there a way I can just bring this man out of the TV, because he needs to, like, you see those type of people, just ship them to Nigeria,
Yes,
just
actually.
ship them down to this place. Like, they need to understand life. You can't be 42 and you be zuzuing at home. No,
No,
you're 42 for crying out loud.
you should be married with at least 2 children.
Two children. Two children is small. His age mates are having 5 and they are done.
Actually, yes.
His mates are having 5 and they are done having children. So why is it that at that age you are suing your parents to court? Your father, that he did not buy you the type of car you want. Are you normal? Our time is almost up. We have been talking and enjoying the show. So our time is almost up. We just have a few minutes before we leave. But then want to drop one particular thought-provoking question before we leave here today. Coco is already looking at me. She's like, Lady Slim, this your question is going to cause one small problem. Okay, so there's this particular question that a lady dropped, and I was like, okay, let me take this out to our family members out there, and let's hear their thoughts and their opinion, because this is something that a lot of people have been talking, especially in this part of the world. When the father of the house dies, there's always a will, and if you check that will, you see the female children are exempted from it, except the mother. The mother probably will be part of the will, but it's just the mother and the sons. The women are out of it. Now, someone came up with this particular question, and I thought, okay, I think I should bring it here. And she said, her question says, why is it that women are not allowed to inherit their father's property, but they are allowed to build houses for their fathers and take care of their family responsibility? Coco.
Honestly, like, even aside from will,
Mm-hmm.
naturally, like, when you go to maybe our hometowns and all of that, when a man passes away, they don't even need to check the will. All they know is that the land or his house or whatever is probably going to the man's son if he has a son. Then if he doesn't have, it goes to his brothers. So I can't even wrap it around my head, like, why. Okay, but then I'm supposed to take care of these people. You hardly see a man going to stay with his son, or a woman going. It's mostly the daughters they go to stay with. So
because you see the daughters giving up their lives or their career just to go back home to take care of those parents.
you can't.
But then when the will is being shared, these girls are being put out of it. So why is it like that? All our ichis, all our chiefs, all our kings, and all our onowus, please, we actually need an answer to this question, because I'm sure there is a reason for it. We want to know why it's like that. And seriously, there has been a little discussion about this for a while now. This has been going on for quite a while. Since last year, I've been hearing people ask this question. A lot of people have been asking this question. Why are the ladies exempted from the will?